What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Gold Rush, the game. And boys and girls, we are jumping right back in. All I've done since the last video was fast time to dawn because it's dark and scary. It was dark and scary. Oh, come here. So let's run around, fill everything up, and get digging. We are going to be using our giant new conveyor belt, of course. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. That pump is still loading in like backwards, isn't it? Like I was saying, I think in the last video, I'm going to try to do more just, hey, I'm playing the game, let's record it. So, not a lot of plan, or no plan ahead at all, actually, between last video and this video. Mats are at 4%, it looks like, so we should be good to go. We need to fire up the behemoth. The behemoth needs to get fired up. Okay, let's get out of here. How do we... Oh, this button? No, not that button. Oh, what is that button? That's starting the engine. I don't think we want to start the engine though, do we? We want to not turn on the lights. Okay, that does that. How do we... How do we do this again? I forget. Because I thought it wasn't that engine. It was, like a different thing. I thought we had to fire up a different thing, and now I can't remember how to do it. Oh, that's a cool camera angle. Didn't realize it had that. Okay, button 2. Let's see. G. There we go. So can we turn that off, but just have the belt running? Yeah. Okay, that's what I want. G key. That's what I... Okay. So that should be running now. Say it's been a week or so since I played this game, so forgive me. Oh, okay. I'll just not get in it. I did adjust the thingamabob up a little, or down on that end, which brought this end up a little bit. But I think we'll be okay with that, honestly. Because we have, like, room. You know what I'm saying? We have room, so we should be okay. So let's get digging, boys. And hopefully we can make a ton of gold. Hopefully, off this next cleanup. Everything is running up there for once, and I've done everything correctly this time. I'm gonna pull up a little bit more before I'm hitting the hitbox on that thing, aren't I? Yep, we're hitting the hitbox. There's an invisible box there. Okay, because we can't pull in like here, can we? It won't let me curl out. Go up all the way? Come on, baby. I still have dirt in my bucket, right? A little bit, anyway. Okay, so we need to adjust that down because that's just not going to work. That is just not going to work. So let's go jump in that bad boy real quick. Oh, that is a behemoth. Behemoth. I cannot get over the size of that thing, honestly. It's kind of crazy if you ask me. Okay. So do we... Probably need to start the actual thing out. Nope. Not that. Nope. No. Okay, can we adjust with this? What's this doing? Nothing. Okay. There we go. That's got to be better, right? Maybe? Hopefully that's better. Let's try this out. It's a bit of a learning curve here, boys. You know, this is only my, well, really first time trying to use this thing. Second time, really, but, you know, whatever. If we come up here, can we? Yeah, we can dump. Okay, we can dump all the way out, so that's good. That is very good. Very good. I'm kind of glad that I made the hole as big as I did down here before we actually got the conveyor belt, because, you know, if I wouldn't have expanded to the side here, we may not have had enough room to effectively put this thing where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Man, those load points come sometimes get you. And then my concern is I'm missing a lot of the belt, but I don't know. I mean, we're at 4%. Yeah, I think we can slam this thing with pay dirt, like faster than we can operate the wheel loader kind of thing, you know? we need a high-speed wheel loader. It's not the ground speed. It's the hydraulic speed, of course. Is a little bit slow, but... So one scoop's like 10%. Whoopee-doo, wow. This thing's got capacity for days then, huh? Just saying. That's pretty fantastic, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty awesome. So, by the time we get back, it's done. Or it's 0%, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm imagining like the end here has a quote-unquote a little bit of capacity is what it actually is. I could be wrong. I missed a bunch on that one. Only got 5%, so... You almost need like a hopper on the end, and I think the real one actually does have a bit of a hopper on the end to kind of dump into. Because it would just make sense to have some kind of hopper, you know? Like, it really would. But, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, there we go. Another load going in. So, it's going to be kind of hard to pay attention to the plant when we're down here just working away. You know what I'm saying? But we will have to check the plant occasionally. Plant should be good for a while. Like I said, all those mats and stuff are only at 4%. So, what I will do after this scoop is actually run up and just make sure that it's going up. You know, make sure that we're hitting where we need to be hitting with the conveyor belt kind of thing. Make sure these mats are more than 4%. Otherwise, we're just wasting dirt. And that's would be bad. What are we at here? I can't not tell. What does that say? 7? 7-8%. Okay, that's I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Okay, so the camera sucks in this game, by the way. In case nobody's ever noticed, the camera's not the best in this game. Come on, baby, grab walk out of here. Let's go. Come on. What were we just hitting? There's nothing there, but that's okay. That is okay. Whatever. Come on. So I guess you're supposed to, like, or you could fill this with an excavator, but I feel like you would be moving it every, like, you know, not that often. At least with the wheel loader, you can just drive to the conveyor belt and fill it. But look at how much more productive we're being by not having to drive all the way up there and all the way back down here. You know, we're being a lot more productive, realistically, just by picking up the conveyor belt. So it's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we're gonna get a lot more done here on the Gold Rush now that we have that conveyor belt. Just saying. And I don't really know what's our next, like, step, you know? I mean, buy another conveyor belt? What's our next step on the game? You guys need to let me know in the comments. I mean, I guess I could do the drill rig, although I talked about saving that for like a quote-unquote season 2 after Farm Sim kind of thing. But I don't know. I mean, what is my next step? Pay off my loan and pay off my pay off the loan and buy the claim. I think would be my 2 next things. Because you know, not owning the claim is killing me money-wise. Honestly, it really is. So it's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, owning the claim is kind of killing me every night at midnight. So there's that. But you know, I guess it's okay, right? So yeah, paying off the loan and buying the claim, I think would be my 2 next things, which is kind of lame for making videos, but you know, it's the game, so I shouldn't feel like, oh, it's kind of lame. It's the game, and hey, you guys are watching me play the game, so, or hopefully some of you guys are playing along with me, which would be cool. I know there were people that used to do that with Farm Sim. They would, like, actually play along as I'm playing and do kind of the same things, and I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, you know, that's actually really neat. That is, oh, don't dump it there. Wrong button, John, no. You're wasting gold. Wasting potential gold. Yeah, that was bad because I dumped out part of my bucket on the ground. Only got like 3%. Whoopie-doo. Come on, baby. The hydraulics on this thing. I believe that was Benedict that first said that. It's like, it's nowhere near what it would be in real life. Especially in the downward direction. I mean, come on, you're empty. Gravity's helping you. Like, my loader at the farm goes faster than this loader, okay? On my 995. Case 995 with the K60 front loader goes faster than this loader, I'm pretty sure. Especially once you rev her up a little bit. You rev her up a little bit, you're in good shape then, you know. It gets with it, so... there is that. Something I'm going to try to pay more attention to, by the way, when I load this game up, if there's an update, I will try to go through patch notes and figure out what they've done. Right before starting this video, there was an update today when I turned on my computer, and it was a hot fix, apparently, and it fixed just some minor little bug issues. Something about you couldn't pay a loan back with a controller. They fixed that, and... oh, there was something else. It was just very minor stuff. C minor, or minors. Very minor stuff, honestly, so it wasn't a big deal. The one I want to... basically, they thanked people for, like, their reports of bugs and stuff. And is it bad that there's part of me that wants to put a bug report in because there's no multiplayer? Because to me, this game should have multiplayer, and it does not. So is it bad that I want to put in a bug report for multiplayer? I mean, I know it's kind of a troll move, but... you know, if enough people did it, it's like, oh, we need to add multiplayer. Although I've heard that, like, yeah, you know, they can't actually add multiplayer to this game. They'd have to rewrite the whole game. Okay, fine. I get that. Let's make a Gold Rush 2. I'd for a Gold Rush game that was basically the same as this, maybe, you know, tweak a few things, make a few things different, better, whatever. With multiplayer, I would probably pay $50-$60 for that. Honestly. This was a $20 game when it came out. I would pay $50 or $60 for a Gold Rush with multiplayer. And, you know, work on a few things, make a few things better and stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, I would pay that kind of money. Like, I really would. So, just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. I would pay $50 or $60. And don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, and I don't like paying that much money for new games, but for Gold Rush with multiplayer, I think I would pay that much money for it. I really do. Alright, we're going to have to stop here and get some fuel in this conveyor belt, because we're at 9%. I don't really want to run it out. Oh, baby, watch out. Something like that. We could work on that, maybe. Alright, let's get some fuel in that conveyor belt. Because it's about empty. So we'll probably shut down everything right now real fast. So already we're at 24%, 26% up there. That's awesome. We'll let that dirt finish falling in there just for funsies. I don't know. I think it is actually, like, it matters. Yeah, our feeder up there is at 4%, 5%. So let's run up here real fast. I shouldn't say our feeder, our D-Rock. No, our shaker. That's what it's called. Yeah, okay. So that's working perfect in there, in our shaker. That's working fantastic. Okay. So now it's at 0%. We'll just give it the whole plan a second to kind of... oh, God, rocks come flying out of there. Look out. I'm going to kill you. Give the plant just a second to calm down. Looking pretty solid. Okay, so let's turn everything off real fast. We need to get some fuel in that conveyor before it runs out. It's not going to be fun if it runs out. I mean, it probably won't matter, but, you know. Pump loaded backwards. Come on, there you go. There's a bug to report right there. Just saying. I'll say, what's still running? It's the conveyor. So, alright, G key. No. G key. There we go. Okay, so where do you assume we fuel this bad boy up? Is it right here, like it was on the excavators? I can't jump up there. Jump around. Or is it somewhere else? Didn't I see like a compartment on this thing somewhere? There's a compartment right there. I cannot jump on this thing. Okay, that's a battery. We wouldn't put fuel next, like, in with the battery. See, right here on the excavators, that's the filler. The fuel filler right there. So I don't actually know where to put fuel in this thing. Well, the easy way to find out probably is to get our fuel tank down here. Get our fuel tank down here with our pick-em-up truck. Come on, Bessie. Let's go get our fuel tank, and then we'll walk around with the nozzle in our hand and wait for the little thing to pop up. Because I don't actually know where it's at. We might need to... Yeah, let's top off our fuel tank before we go, too. Ooh, thought it was pointing the other way around. I love that our guy disappears when we go in the front camera mode. There's a little bug to report there, too. This game, I feel like, has had a lot of bugs. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. I love this game. This game's fun. But it has definitely had its fair share of bugs. Just saying. So let's fill up the fuel trailer. When we had money, we bought a considerable amount of fuel here. Just because, you know, we definitely needed it. So it kind of made sense. And I know running the conveyor belt plus, you know, the excavator, or the wheel loader, I should say, excuse me, it's a lot of fuel. Plus the little generators and pumps and stuff. That would be something else we could do, definitely, to kind of help ourselves out, would be, well, we should finish organizing our stuff, bring all of our stuff from over here. But we should get the big generator. I forgot about that when I was saying what's our next step. That would definitely be something very nice that I would like to do. For sure. Need to refuel our truck too, boys. Need to refuel our truck too. Okay. So let's turn up here, and then we'll turn... Whoa, baby. Alright, we don't want to, like, ram it now. Alright, we want to get that fuel nozzle as close as possible, though. This is totally legit, boys. You totally... Yep. Okay, do we see... It is over there still. Okay, you just can't open it. Alright. Alright. Let's fill that... Oh, that's not going to be that part, though, is it? Okay, so how do you fuel that part up? Because, see, it's kind of funny, because there's totally an electric motor there. So, am I putting diesel in the electric motor, or how's this work? I'm curious now. Because that's not that part, because that part still shows 7%. So, that was the excavator itself, which we don't really run. It's got to be down there somewhere, right? It's got to be down on this end somewhere. I'm just assuming. I don't actually know anything, but I'm kind of just thinking. It's got to be down here somewhere, which is kind of goofy to me, but... we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, boys. Yep, it's right there. Okay. Oh, there's like a perfectly placed pipe right there. Okay, I'm gonna put fuel in the electric motor. Sure. I mean, I know somewhere along the line, like, yes, it would be a diesel to generate the power, or run the hydraulics, maybe like a hydraulic, you know, off the diesel kind of thing, but. That's an electric motor. There's no diesel motor engine down here. Like, that's okay. Little things. Little things, guys. So can I fuel the truck up while I'm here? Let's fuel up all the things, boys. Empty that fuel trailer. Let's go. Let's do it. Alright. Fuel tank is, or that tank is full, I should say. The truck is full. Gosh. Alright, you know what? Hey, wheel loader's here too. Let's go ahead and hit the wheel loader while we're here. We may as well. Oh, the other thing they changed in this patch in their little hotfix. The magnetite price has been changed, and apparently it has to do now with difficulty that you play on as well. That's a new thing as well. So, like, it's kind of good, I guess. I don't know. I play on easy. I could not imagine playing on a higher difficulty. There's only one more. It's like easy or hard. That's it. And no, I'm not playing on hard. No. You can't make me. I mean, you guys could make me, but we struggle enough the way it is to make any darn money around here, you know? We struggle enough. So no thank you, please. No, thank you. Maybe when we, like, own our own claims and stuff, like, maybe then change it, but I kind of doubt it, honestly. I kind of doubt it. Okay, so that pump, let's see. Let's just park this right here. And turn that off. Because these things could all use a top off as well. There you go, man. That's the way to fill that sucker up. We've used almost a full tank. Oh my god. Now, granted, we don't fill the truck very often. You know, the truck doesn't get filled up very often, of course. There's our backwards pump. Fire that back up. And we'll get back to digging. Fire that up. The other one's already full, but we need to fire it up. Fire it up. If we don't fire this one up, we lose a lot of gold out of our duplex jigs. Okay, everything looks good to go. Let's fire up the conveyor belts. The belt is... Okay, belt is on. Sorry, I was listening to the game there for a second. Belt is on, ready to go. So many things to turn on. And that's where the big generator would be nice, because it's one less thing to turn on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would just be one less thing to turn on. So that would be nice. Not gonna lie. It'd be very nice, actually, but hey. It's okay. I mean, you still have to, like, push the buttons to turn each thing on. But at least it's all in one place. And I would totally run the extension cords everywhere to make it all in the one place there. So that's what I would do. But hey, that's just me. I don't know. Alright, come on, baby. We need an upgraded wheel loader, which there isn't in the game, but that would be cool. If there was like a high-speed wheel loader, or even a wheel loader with a bigger capacity, that would be good. Just a bigger wheel loader. It's kind of a small wheel loader, actually, so a bigger wheel loader would be kind of nice. Just saying, would be kind of cool. Maybe it works a little faster. Because that's what we're like, that's the slow point right now, is actually waiting for the wheel loader. Although I don't want to, like, cram it down the shaker's throat up there, you know. Got to be nice and stuff like that to our shaker, so, you know, maybe it's not actually that bad, as bad as I'm making it out to be. I don't know. I don't know, but it's all good either way, you know. It's fine. Just a little bit higher speed would be fantastico. I mean, we're keeping our RPMs up. We're keeping our oil pressure nice and high, of course, because we're always using some form of hydraulic with this thing. So, oh, I should have paid attention. I looked up. I have started a new habit of just being in TeamSpeak, which actually there's a reason, because I'm AFK in Minecraft right now, and well, if you're in the Plowcraft server, you need to be in TeamSpeak, of course. And I'm no exception to the rules, even though it is my server. I try to follow the rules as well, so I I do follow the rules, of course. But I'm AFK in Minecraft right now on the same computer I'm running this game on, and it's probably why we're only getting 100 frames, you know, not 130. My bad. But I get in the habit sometimes of looking at TeamSpeak while I'm trying to record, and then I mess up what I'm doing. You know, I just like to see where people are at and hanging out. Right now, there's a couple people up in the top channel. It's the middle of the day, so it's kind of, you know, now that, like, the kids have gone back to school and stuff, you know, TeamSpeak's a little quieter during the day, which is okay. Sometimes it's like, whoa, there's a lot. But, you know, we always love having everybody in the TeamSpeak and hanging out and having a good time, of course. But it has definitely gotten quieter in there since everybody's back to school and some people are back to work and stuff like that, so just saying, a little bit quieter these days, but that's okay. That's okay. People still show up when they can, you know, it's what's important. You still show up and hang out and having fun and stuff like that, so it's good, it's good. But yeah, what time is it? It's 1:52 here. No, 12:52. God, why did I say 1? I mean, 12 starts with a 1, so that's probably why I said it. 12 starts with a 1. There's a slogan for a t-shirt right there. What time is it? 1:50 something. No, it's 12 something. Oh, 12 starts with 1. Oh my goodness, the stuff I come up with. I thought it was pretty funny though, not gonna lie. That was pretty good. Alright. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. It's like how big are we gonna actually make this, you know? Are we gonna actually, I would love to, but I don't know if I have the patience for that to actually go through and dig this all the way out. I'm sure there's people that have done it, but man. Oh, God. I need to quit driving through that conveyor belt. It's causing problems in case you can't tell. Causing problems. Just maybe a smidge, right? No big deal. No big deal. But, yeah, you know, actually, I don't think I have the patience to mine this all the way out, per se. Be cool to mine all this out. That was my goal. But man, oh man, you're talking a bunch of conveyor belts because I'm not going to drive all the way from back there, you know? That would just be kind of silly. So, either way, it's all good. It's all good. I just hope we're getting a lot of gold. I hope we're getting a lot of gold out of this here hole right now, with this cleanup that we'll be having to do in probably the next video. Something like that. Honestly, I'm going to record 2 of these today, and I'm just going to roll from video to video. I'm starting to get kind of ahead because, you know, I worked so hard on the Xbox series, the Platinum on Xbox, to get that series done that I got it behind on everything else, which is okay. The biggest series I've been behind on is not Gold Rush, American Truck. I've been so behind. I actually recorded a video the day it came out, which is like unheard of for me to record in the morning and post it in the afternoon. That is unheard of. In fact, I think that's the first time I've ever done that. So that was kind of a thing. But, well, except for like if there's a DLC or something for Farm Sim, I've done that for that. But for just a normal like Let's Play type video, yeah, that was pretty well unheard of. But I'm starting to get ahead on this series and ATS, and not really Plains and Simple yet. I need to take a couple nights this week and record those episodes because, you know, I can record those at night a lot because it's just like, you know, sitting around watching YouTube while I'm playing that or whatever. So I need to work on that this week, but I'll do that tonight and probably tomorrow and maybe the next night or something. Like, do a bunch of Plains recordings and get those voiced over this weekend so I can render them out like Saturday or something. Render them out Sunday, something like that. Probably Sunday. I'm going to have a bunch of stuff to like batch render here soon. And actually this game is one of those. Right now I've got a project with 2 in it. So when I say batch render, for those of you that don't know, which I've talked about this before, but hey, might as well go into it. My editing program will let me take in multiple videos and I can edit them as separate videos, and then I can set little like parameters, little end marks and start marks basically, and say, hey, render between this mark and make it a video, and then render between this mark and make it its own video. And it's called batch rendering. So it'll go from the first one, when it gets done, it'll go right to the second one, and etc., etc. The most I've actually ever done was like 12. No, was it 24 from the 24-hour stream when I was doing hour videos? It might have been. I went in and like edited a bunch and then just walked away. And the beautiful part of batch rendering is you can walk away from your computer, and when you come back sometime later, it's done, which is awesome, especially for like the 24, because that was a lot of rendering, of course. So a lot of that happened overnight, you know, when I did the 24 last year. It was, yeah, a lot of that rendering happened overnight. And you know, it makes sense to run it overnight. I'm not trying to use the computer because my processor will go to 100% while rendering, and well, the computer's useless at that point, you know, like basically useless. So there's that, but it's okay. It's all good. So right now I have 2 Gold Rush videos in a batch basically to render, which I have to do that soon because one of them is like for 2 weeks ago that it's the day before that's supposed to go live and it's not done. So I'll probably do that tonight and have to push my stream back till tomorrow to render, or I'll put it in the batch and just batch it. So I know I can't do that because I render them different. Never mind. Because streams are only in 30 frames. These videos are in 60. So I can't put them in the same batch and render them like that. But I'll figure something out. It won't be a big deal. I could fire up. I could use, you know what? That's what I might do. Use the streaming computer to render. I don't do that often, but I'm in like a bit of a render crunch right now. So, because I think I'm going to be recording like all day today, and then streaming tonight, and so I won't have time to render basically because I can't render and stream because, like I said, rendering takes my CPU to 100%, and then I wouldn't be able to play because I do all my rendering on my gaming computer. You see, and that's where I do all of my rendering, but I think tonight the stream is going to get rendered on the streaming computer just because the gaming computer will be rendering other stuff. Last night I rendered, oh, what did I do? I rendered American Truck. I had 2 videos in there I had to render last night. So the problem is I recorded Gold Rush last week and I forgot to render it. So yeah, that's my fault. So I've got myself behind. Oh God. Let's go check our plant here real fast, guys, because we need to empty our bucket. Bucket's not empty yet. There we go. But I want to check our plant. I want to see what our plant's doing, how far we're coming along up here, because like I said, it's kind of weird because you don't keep an eye on the plant when you're down there working. We're about half, 52, 56%. Okay. We're not doing too bad, guys. We're not doing too bad at all. So that's not terrible at all, guys. It's so much faster than having to drive up there each time. That's all I know. So much faster. Using the plant to its fullest potential, I feel like, right now. Fullest potential would probably be 2 or 3 wheel loaders going down here at a time, or even, you know, excavator loading a dump truck. Which is fun and all, but man, multiplayer would be so much better for excavator loading dump truck. You can run a bunch of dump trucks off like the back of the claim and mine your way this way. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Dig out the claim starting from the back, work forward, have 2 excavators and like 3 or 4 dump trucks. That would be awesome. I don't know if the plant could keep up with that, but it would be cool. Just saying, it would be really neat. Alright, so here's what I think we're going to do, boys and girls. We are going to call this a video because we're, you know, I'm trying to make these videos a little bit longer, and we have definitely accomplished that. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm probably going to play just a little bit between videos here and just, you know, keep doing what I'm doing. So when we come back, we can work on a cleanup and getting going again and all that stuff. So not going to play too long in between videos. Trust me on that. Maybe 15, 20 minutes, something like that, just to kind of get ourselves closer to a cleanup. But until then, I'm your boy John from Puma. Thank you guys so much for watching another Gold Rush. The game. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.